Let's see the next question in this exercise. Question 12.1.3. A toy is in the form of a cone of radius 3.5 centimeter mounted on a hemisphere, which is half square basically, of same radius. The total height of the toy has been given as 15.5 centimeters. We are asked surface area of the toy. Let's see the diagram. Basically, we have a cone, and the radius of this cone has been given as 3.5 centimeters. And the height of the cone, right now we don't know. Given some condition, from that we will find it out in a second. This height is obviously perpendicular to the radius. Now we have a hemisphere of the same radius, which is 3.5 centimeters, and now uh, the height will be same as the radius. Why this is important? Because overall height has been given, and from that we have to calculate the height of the cone. So whatever is the radius, the same radius, it will go down because it's half sphere, hemisphere. So this vertical height is equivalent of radius, that is also 3.5. Now, these two parts are combined together, and we have been asked what is the surface area of the entire solid such that the overall height is 15.5. Now, after combination, the height is 15.5. So out of that, this 3.5 will be taken by the hemispherical part. So that means the height of the original cone was 15.5 minus this 3.5 will be 12. Right? Now, we will require the slant height, which is this particular dimension, and that will be calculated using Pythagoras because this is 90 degrees. 3.5 square plus 12 square, and then we'll take the square root. It will come out to be 12.5. Now I know this is a little bit tricky. 12 square is 144. 3.5 square is 12.25. If you add them and take the square root, then it will come out to be 12.5. This part is kind of difficult without calculator, but for the time being, let's assume that it is 12.5. Now we want complete surface area of the resultant toy, and that can be calculated as surface area of the cone of this curved surface plus hemisphere, and surface area of the cone will be pi r L, where r is the radius, L is the slant height, that is 12.5 distance. This pink area will no longer be there because it's gone. It is no longer visible, so we don't have to consider the base area of the cone and the base area of the hemisphere. That's not at all involved. Hemisphere, well, it's half sphere. The surface area of full sphere is 4 pi r square. We are considering only half portion, so that is like 2 pi r square. You can take pi r common, and then L will remain from the first, and 2r will remain from the second. Now it's a matter of substitution. Pi has been given as 22 by 7. L is 3.5. Sorry, r is 3.5, which is the radius. Now the slant distance is 12.5, and then twice the radius is twice 3.5. If you simplify that, now further we can take this 7 and cancel with this 3.5. The answer will come out to be 0.5 after cancellation. This 7 will be now gone, and this addition comes out to be 19.5. So if you simplify that further and multiply, the final answer will come out to be 214.5. The units will be, because it's a surface area, the units will be centimeter square.